Hello. How's it going? Hey Gerald, what's up? How you doing? Alright, so the plan today is just keep doing some Battlegrounds, but also, I'm not going to do it just yet, but I do have some Titans to open. Hey Charles, that's good. I currently have 5, I could probably get a 6 of that, of the Titans, because I have quite a few 7-star basics, which have some good stuff in it. And I also have 4 Nexuses, so a little bit later on I'll be popping those and hopefully can get some good stuff. Who are you pulling out of the 7-star pool? I'm missing quite a lot of those special ones that are coming in. I would love a Black Panther dupe, right? He's pretty sick. Sentinel dupe would be awesome. There's a lot of good pulls in there. Of course, the odds of getting any of the new champions are not super high, but I can dream. Hope your Titan luck is good. Thank you, Charles. I do too. Like I was saying, I'm missing quite a few in there. Hey Storm, how you doing? Misty, good to see you again. Thank you for the good luck. Music might be a bit too high. Okay, yeah, my music was messed up, so I had to get something new like right before I started stream, so I'm not surprised that the balance is a little off. How does this sound? Better now? Okay. But yeah, in the current Titan pool, let me figure out my bans here real quick. Probably those 3. Yeah, let's just lock those in quick. Out of the current pool, I don't have a Bastion dupe. I don't have Spider-Woman, period. I don't have Yelena, period. I don't have Cyclops, period. I don't think I have a Gallon dupe. I don't have a Nico dupe. I don't have High Evolutionary, period. I don't have Cassandra's dupe. I don't have Zemo, period. And I don't have any of the new pool. So there are a lot of champions I'm missing. So hopefully I can at least get a few of those today. What's up, Nick? How you doing? Silk can work for Jean if I need to. I'm thinking about Ronin for Jean. Is that crazy? Seems like that would work. Can't think of a reason why it wouldn't, at least. I think I'm gonna start it with a Rintrah on defense. Can't wait to be able to put Betsy at rank 3 or higher. So glad you finally got her. She was one of those favorite ones that never got in time for your account. Plus, she used to be meh. Yeah, she's definitely had quite a glow up lately, hasn't she? Alright, we'll grab Bullseye. Hopefully they are a little bit more nervous about placing Jean now. DeathlessGuilly? Okay, I think I silk that. Okay, yeah, let's do the silk fight. It's not the fastest, so I don't know, but we'll see. Just like Sorcerer, the mix of colors fuse, gorgeous. Oh, okay. And you got her from the free market points. That's awesome. Okay, congratulations. I would have loved to have pulled her. Egg, how you doing? Good to see you. No, seriously? Taking way too many hits on the block. I was trying to be fancy with it. It did not work. One win from GC. Nice, Egg. Making good progress. I have a hard time using the relic effectively in this fight. There's just so much power at play. You won your match? Nice job, Egg. So that's GC for you? Nice win there. One of the first times I've actually lost with Bridge on defense. Had to happen eventually. Sorcerer in this meta is a nice sneaky option because of the Nullify. That makes sense. Yeah, all those buffs have been great for so many Mystics. Love her ability accuracy against Domino. That's true. That is one of her nice little extra abilities. I think we go Medusa here. Just one GC match and you're done? Oh, you're quitting it there? Alright, we try this matchup now. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I'm hitting ready. There it goes. Oh. I just realized I need to give her more. Yeah, Ronin works. I don't know if that was going to be enough or not, but it was indeed. Such a cheesy guy. I love it. Been stuck in Vibranium 2 for like 2 days. Need a BG break. That is totally fair. Remember, you only did a Ronin matchup this season. It was against Onslaught to showcase. The match gave an unknown error and haven't tried him since. Oh no. I mean, he's pretty nutty. If only Ronin crit more, this fight would have been over 20 seconds ago. Well, Gene does punish a lot of crits. Every time you crit, you get that cruelty on you. which is why someone like StarkSpidey isn't as good sometimes. Obviously, they can still do it, but it's just a little bit harder. How's your good luck charm? Happy to have helped, Egg. Alright, he's gonna get a ton of prowess. Oh, that's so strong bleeds too. Come on, that didn't work. Ugh. I don't know how those well, so much for that. Hey, Kurt. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, yeah. See, the thing about Ronan in that fight is that you can't hit him while he's stunned and he has the instinct or whatever, because he will evade out of the stun. Have some more fights, need to rewatch and see if they're good to save. Found out that Shothra doesn't dash back enough to use her massive distance heavy for Zola. So she does, but it's dependent on what attack he uses. If he uses a medium straight into a heavy, you can usually do it. It's when he uses the lights that the spacing gets a little bit wonky. Yeah, Shothra is a decent Zola counter, but it's a bit trickier to pull off the heavy counter for sure. When you saw the notification you won 2 back-to-back, good job, Egg. Proud of you. Zemo, how's it going? Still got a good time with her versus Zola because he would dash back to hold heavy into special 2. That's certainly one way to do it. This is also, there's a nice little Shothra trick that I don't think a lot of people know, but after you finish your special 1, like if you push them into the corner with your special 1, you can chain heavy straight out of that, and it'll always work because stand your ground is disabled. As long as they don't have a bar of power, obviously. But that's another way to get some free knockdowns with the heavy there. I might ban Nico. About to be 3 back-to-back. Nice job. Quick special endings are neat. Yeah, Shothra is my favorite champion of the game for sure. I have spent quite a while kind of workshopping her in a lot of situations. Carolina, Thanos, and Spidey. Well, there goes like my 3 best Zola counters. I should have just picked my Zola. Juan, how's it going? Should you get another rank 4? You got 30k units. Personally, I'd say Juan. We don't really know how. One second. Does Ronin work for Zola? I don't see why not. Let's do that. Okay, we're gonna try it. Yeah, it's hard to say without knowing exactly how Banquet's gonna look, but I'm personally on the spend kind of a minimum in Cyber Weekend. I mean, I spent 15k, so it's not exactly minimum, but spend less Cyber Weekend, save more for Banquet. It also depends what kind of alliance you're in, like if they're one that'll push or not. Are you still in 4BGs? I don't remember. Let's grab Kindred here. How do you feel about Yondu? Yondu is so fun, Marlon. He is very powerful. He can take down stuff super fast. Not a bad defender either. That special one cuts your power rate so much. We'll go Medusa here. But yeah, he's pretty crazy. What's the ideal Shothra rotation? So it's a little bit dependent on like how many wasps you can get up. You definitely want to be able to be flexible with it if you can. But I'll generally go for special 1, special 1, special 2, utilizing the heavy charge as much as possible. That will get you some pretty good mileage, but it definitely pays to be able to tweak that, you know, throw an extra special 1 or cut down the second special 1 even if you can. Really, would you like you to throw this? Now it's gonna get to 30. Let's see if we can shut off. Oh. Not a great fight. Yeah. He does work a few heavy. That's what I figured. I mean, it's easy to get the heavies when he's stunned forever. Of course, you're still waiting for me. Someday I'll be back, Juan. You won the match, Egg? Nice job. So happy to be done. Yondu versus Domino on node 12 felt so good. Only did 5 direct hits and it was about 50 seconds. Yeah, the kind of crazy thing is how good he is just hitting block. Like, you can do so much with that. You can special 1 into double special 2. You talking about for Shothra? Yeah, that's definitely a pretty standard way to do it. But I think she's one that benefits even more than most champions from really understanding everything about her. Ooh, that's great. Yeah, he works. Hey, Boris. How's it going? feel like your second special 2 doesn't do that much when you just go for another back-to-back. And the reason for that is because if you're really aggressively heavy charging, then you lose those wasps, which in turn cuts down your damage. So there's a little bit of balancing there. And that's why it pays to know what you can get away with versus not. Gonna place Kushala? Okay. Have fun. Can Bastion take Medusa? First season you've hit GC in first week in months? Nice, Egg. Good work. Another match would be Sinister versus Yelena. That'll never stop being silly. Yeah, that's a fun one. I saw a ridiculous fight of Yondu versus that War Node with Aspect of Evolution Serpent. And he tanks like 4 special 3s, a bunch of special 2s. Like, it's just ridiculous. Nice and easy. So excited for Big Thing to be back? I don't know how I feel about it, to be completely honest. Rank 3 or Hulkbuster or Storm both awakened? Personally, I like Storm better. Hulkbuster's got some pretty big fans, though. Hey, Gerbert, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you, Misty, for us. Appreciate it. Opened 1 7-star today and got a Viv dupe. Already Sig 200. Okay. Hey, you have not missed the opening. I'm gonna do that eventually. It'll be a little bit though. No, he can't take Medusa. That's kind of what I thought, but you never know. Hey, Messiah. Only came to boo, ban, timeout, and dislike. Sounds good, Messiah. Good to have you here. Have Kabammed those Titans. Did you not have some good pulls? Would you say Yondu's a better wolf since he can place dot through block? They are very different champions. I would not consider them anywhere in the same category. That's about the only similarity they have. Opening should be fire. That would be nice. I'd sure like that. I think I can claim this now, right? These dang pop-ups will ever go away. So I don't know what it is, but when you finish a quest and all the rewards pop up, it's like super satisfying. And I think most people would agree with that, right? Like all the rewards are scrolling by that you got. Super good feeling. But when those pop-ups for the objectives keep popping up, for some reason it feels terrible. Like I hate it so much. And I'm not sure what the difference is, but one of them is just obnoxious and the other feels good. Oh, I cannot claim that. Glad I checked that. Out of everything you opened, you only got 3 new champs and dupes. That's it? No lizard or samurai? Yeah, that's a bummer, Messiah. How many are you missing out of the pool? And how many did you open? Jake the dad. That's funny. I wonder where the cutoffs are right now. I wish we could see the leaderboard. Spider-Woman, Serpent. They have a Photon, they have a Jack. Ooh, rank 3 Silver Samurai. Very nice. They have Solvark as well, cool. Yeah, banning Jack isn't gonna do isn't gonna do Jack. You feel the same way, Jerver? Okay, not just me. Dazzler. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to take my skill defenders. They banned Carolina and Shothra. Maybe Phoenix is worth taking. They're kind of in the same vein there, but I'll go with Medusa to start. Open 23 total, missing the 6 new ads. Okay, I mean, that seems like average odds then, doesn't it? Minus Frank? Wait, so you're only missing 5 and you got 3 of them? I mean, I am sorry that it wasn't the ones you wanted out of those 5 missing. Rank 4 Maker. Love to see that. I'm surprised that they put the prowess on, because I'm like 90% sure that that's not going to impact the burst. Could use another defender. Let's go with Enchantress. Had Frank, but you got Lang and Knight. From the basic, you only got Rintra. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get what you want, Miss I. Hey, Omega, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Gonzola? Okay. I think I'm gonna silk that. What I really want to do is get that Thanos out of them. Yeah. Okay. Now I think I'm in a decent spot. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. Doing well, passed all your uni courses. Congratulations, Omega, that's awesome. So now you get to relax for a bit. That is well deserved then. Ooh, this might be too much. Ooh, okay. Maybe I should have gone special 3. No, wait, he would have slept me. Not a bad fight at all. Probably not enough to win. Oh, never mind. Ooh. Suddenly I'm in a much better position. Silk, my goat, that's right. Silk is the best. I love Silk. Such a fun champion. Why'd you never think about Silk for Zola? Well, it took me a while to come around to it, and I love Silk. But the reason that I was thinking, oh, she's not going to be great, is because, well, he cuts special damage, but he doesn't cut the burst. And her basics do a lot anyway, so it just kind of works out. But I was a late adopter of the Silk versus Zola, and I use Silk for quite a lot, so. Just tested something someone did to you. Drew can take Serpent decently? Really? Like Spider-Woman? Just put her in your deck? Oh, she's very worth it. She, well, for one, she heavies from combo, so that's free prowess, and her special 2 is already crazy. Oh no, I forgot my pre-fights. The one reason I don't like Maker. I can never remember these dang pre-fights. Yeah, no, that's not gonna be enough. Yeah, Egg, I personally would go with Storm over Hulkbuster in those. I've never been a huge Hulkbuster guy. But he is definitely strong. Ooh. Oh yeah, all good, Egg. Yeah, I was saying that I would personally prefer Storm over Hulkbuster, but they're probably equally strong, just in different ways. DLL mad disappointed right now? Hey, work. Over which one? Over the Thanos loss? Or over Gene going down so easily? You could make an argument for either one. Oh, the no read pre-fights. That too. There were a lot of things to disappoint DLL there. What can I say? I'm a disappointment to every daddy. I regret saying that. That's permanently on the internet now. I'm gonna delist this stream real quick. That should work. Yeah, we'll stick with those. You're clipping that one too, Messiah? Okay. Ooh, you matched Nier for us? Alright, well, you're here and Nier isn't, so I'm hoping you win this time. I had to pause your match? Juan, you're a pauser? That's worse than anything I said. Any guesses for Banquet box reveal? So, I think it might be Magneto for the mutant. I think the Cosmic will be the rework. And I think the mutant will either be Magneto or Archangel. Your boy. Who's the tech again? Who is the tech? Yeah, Omega's right. Nimrod. That's my Zola counter. I mean, Maker works, but I need to practice that fight. They have 2 more drafts. They probably get a counter. Okay, so everyone flipped it, yeah. Praying for Ronin reveal. Expecting CGR Hulkling. Please no. I will be very upset if it's CGR or Hulkling. Okay. I was gonna say I didn't have enough defense, but no, I just got a really good draft. Yeah, Omega, if it's Ronin, I know who will be most excited about that. You have 7 Awakening Gems, can use your tech on Solvark. That's a good use for it, for sure. Rank 4 Sinister when? He's a good champion. I don't have him kind of on the docket at the moment, but at some point I'd love to. If it's Ronin today, that means you can buy some cyber deals before they run out. Why wouldn't you want to save units? Maybe I'm missing something. You're gonna be like, take your money? Yeah, I would be very disappointed if it's Hulkling or CGR. I would rather have CGR, but they'd both be just so bad. As someone who seems to be a maker enjoyer, explain to you, someone that didn't play the game for 2 years, why people think he's bad. I really don't know, Work. You know how some people can be. Sometimes there's an idea that just gets latched onto and never really goes away. It's starting to fade a little bit now, but yeah, I don't know where it came from. I think it's because people like tried him once and they didn't get the kill from the special 2. And when you don't get the kill from the special 2, it is frustrating because then you lose your mind. So you do want to be sure that you can kill before you use that. And if you aren't used to like playing for those the passives, the suppressions. If you aren't used to playing for the suppressions, you probably don't get a burst big enough to kill. So I think that's probably where it came from, is people tried him a couple times, couldn't get the kill off of the special 2, and said, okay, he's not worth it in Battlegrounds, so he's bad, because that's what they always say, if someone isn't perfect for Battlegrounds. But yeah, I mean, he can really take so much, it's crazy. So sad we got Dark Phoenix. Oh, for, yeah, for Heart of Fire or whatever. Oh, cash deals, gotcha. Sim, how's it going? Open the Titans before you go to sleep? Okay, after this match, we're doing Titans. Good to see you, Sim. Did he drop the same month as Really OP Champ? Not really. He dropped the same month as High Evolutionary, who is a solid defender, definitely not a great attacker. Yeah, because I'm also confused why there's that narrative around him. It really doesn't make sense to me. Sim, how did you predict 6-7? Yeah, answer for the class, Sim. Made you want to rank up Carolina? She is ridiculous. Yeah, Sim was not born in 67. I was not either. You won, Boris? Nice job. Shocker, okay. What do I want to use there? I think I'll StarkSpidey this. Oh, my sidestep. almost a good fight. I mean, still probably plenty enough. All right, Crystal's up next. I think I'm going to start with the basics, move on to the Titans. So I think I have like 12 or 13 basics. Really, any of those new special editions would be great. And then, was it like 6 Titans, something like that, and 4 Nexuses? Now, in the rare chance that I get like everything I care about, I might hold on to a Nexus or 2, but I don't see that happening. Hey, Robert. Open 1 Titan and got Lizard? Nice. He seems pretty fun. I sure wouldn't mind him. Early bird dinner. It's like almost midnight for him. I think I'm more of an old man now, work. I go to bed at like 9:30. I have to work early now. I turn off the stream and I go to bed. Robert is banned because it took you way more than 1? Actually, it didn't, Sim. Your first crystal you opened was in Vancouver, and you pulled Lizard out of it. And that had a lot worse odds than the Titan. That doesn't count. The universe thinks so. I think I don't need to say the time for you, Misty. Yeah, your sleep habits worry me, Misty. Took Vox and Maker to rank 3 today? Nice, Robert. About 15k units. Nice. That's very good. Alright. Let's get some of these crystals open. So, I might be able to swing an extra Titan out of this. We'll see what the basics give. I'm missing quite a lot of these special champs. I called it out earlier, but Black Panther Civil War dupe is probably up there as one of the coolest pulls in here. Sentinel dupe would be great. I'm gonna spin these, because why not? Hey, Pixie. That's not exactly the greatest pull. I mean, I have pretty much everyone in the old base pool. So chances are this isn't getting me anything crazy, but we'll see. 7-star beast, please. Rintra. Okay, he's low enough sig that that's not bad. Hey, Pixie. Oh, that's sig 40 on him. So I'm not getting into the danger zone of too many sigs. And he is rank 4, so that is a prestige boost. So I'm fine with that pull. That's good. Storm, I love Stormax, but her sig is pretty much useless. Corvus, I think that's a first time. Dude, maybe. Okay, yeah, he's got a pretty good sig. Hey, I quite like Storm Pyramid X. She was a mainstay in my Battlegrounds deck for many seasons as a bullseye counter. Oh, Jack is in here as well. I forgot about that. Jack is probably my biggest miss from the old Titan pools. He'd be up there with some of the special champs. That's really good. Oh, I'm so happy about that. My only problem is I have like 6 techs that I want to rank up. Alright, I got one of the special pool. I guess we'll go for more. You don't have Corvus, Sim? Oh wait, he was a special pool, wasn't he? Is that why he wasn't duped? I forgot that. He was one of the new additions today, wasn't he? Okay, Ebony Maw, friend of Corvus, I think. Technologist, yeah. Tech is my favorite class. Invisible Woman is also a special pool, right? Like, I don't care as much about her as some of the others, but it's nice to have her for the collection. Wow, this is actually going very well. He was Omega Days, added in September. Okay, so a somewhat recent addition to the pool. That's a max sig. Would have loved that Professor X, though. Maker and Yondu are all you got? That's all you need, work. You can get StarkSpidey from the challenges, though. Sentinel is new? Yeah, that's true. And I'm counting Corvus, kind of. But Invisible Wound definitely counts as well. Ultron dupe? I didn't even realize he was in this pool. Wait, he got added too? Okay, this is very lucky. I can't believe this. My openings are never this good. This is rigged, you're out. Yeah, Juan, I was always the worst case scenario in 4BGs. You'd look at your crystal openings and say, at least it wasn't like mine. I come to SSX and 1 year later, I'm suddenly getting good pulls. Ooh, what does that mean? How am I pulling all the new basic champs? I wish I could tell you. I'd share the trick. Nugget, how's it going? Mid-opening right now, and it's been going very well. Patriot, new champ. Okay. I will certainly take that. I feel bad. I'm not used to having good luck. Wolf, I think that's a first dupe, maybe? Is that? Oh, no. That is not anywhere close to a first dupe. Your time in SSX counters the claim to alliance-weighted pulls. Yeah. I've had plenty of bad pulls in here. Alright. Okay, that's a max sig as well. That probably means that I have enough for an extra Titan. I want to get him up to rank 4 at some point too. I just want all the tech class at rank 4. Jack, come back. Ant-Man is a very high sig, I believe. I think he's one of my highest natural sigs. Or am I thinking of someone else? No, I'm thinking of him. 160, yeah. I don't think I have a natural 200, but he and Spider-Man are pretty close. Alright, last basic. Maybe we can grab a Jack or a Black Panther dupe. But if not, I will not complain, because this has been crazy good. Oh, okay. A new Omega Red. I guess he wasn't a like today edition, but he was a September edition, they say. So yeah, Corvus, Dupe, and Omega, 2 of the editions from the September pool. Sig's on a rank 4. First time dupe on Sentinel. Max Sig. First time dupe on Ultron. Special new champion, and then Omega. So yeah, that's incredibly good. Can I stop opening? I want to open those Titans. I gotta open them while the luck is hot. That's how it works, don't you know? Time me out. I know, it's crazy. Crazy good spread for the basics? Yeah, the basic pool is huge at this point. I was expecting to like maybe get one of the new ones. Got Omega Red 3 times in a row a few weeks back. That's ridiculous. Never seen anything like that. That's crazy. It took me, this is probably my craziest RNG thing, but it took me a year to get my first 4-star from a PHC, and then I got my second one in the same 10 pop as the first one. So I went from having never opened a 4-star from a PHC in a year of playing to that one 10 pop having 2. It was kind of wild. All right, so this is 6 Titans. And just a real quick recap, the champions I do not have all in this pool. I do not have Spider-Woman, Yelena, Cyclops, High Evolutionary, Zemo, or any of the new pool. Any of those would be really great, honestly. And I am missing the dupe on Bastion, I think Gallon, Cassandra, and Nico. Any of those would be pretty great as well. Pulled Mr. Negative 3 times in the span of a week. Ooh, that's a bit of a tougher one. At least for most people. Highlights out of this. Lizard seems pretty cool. Frankencastle I think I would really like. Zemo. Obviously Spider-Woman is broken. Nico dupe would be pretty sick too. Let's see. I don't know if I have any Sig 200s in here. I don't think I do. Samurai, okay. I'm happy with that. I haven't played with him much. He seems very cool. I'll need to try him out some before I commit, but I might take him up. Yelena, okay. That's a solid defense option. I do have a skill gem. I don't know if she needs it or not, and I would like to save that for Valkyrie, but that's an option if I need to. Didn't have Yelena? Nope. No Yelena. No Yelena, no Spider-Woman, no Cyclops. I'm missing quite a few of that, the oldest pool in there. Zemo, okay. Very happy with that. More skill. Getting some roster bumps here. This is nice. This is your first time opening Titans? I can comment on that in just a minute. First time dupe on Bastion? Sim, I'm sorry. Now I know I've managed to anger everyone in the stream at this point. But for the Titans, I was saving for like 6 months plus because of Summoners Fest. And I opened a bunch there, but I was still missing quite a few of the pool. Ooh, there was Frank at the beginning. I'd sure like him. Lizard? Okay, Sig's on Carolina. She's prestige, so that's good. As you can see, I've been throwing Sigs into her. And the Yelena dupe. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Well, she is probably going to go up to at least rank 3. But I still have 4 Nexuses, and I think there are enough champs I would like that I am going to pop those open right now. Some highlights would be Frankencastle, Lizard, Spider-Woman, of course, Nico dupe, maybe a Cassandra dupe. Wow, yeah, I'm super happy with that. That went about as well as it could have. I don't think there was a dud in there. Yeah, that was fantastic. All right. Spin it out. Gonna look at them one at a time. Okay, first champion. Spider-Woman, okay. That's probably gonna be a Spider-Woman pull. Oh, or Lizard. Oh, I need to think about this now. So, let's think about this. Sim, especially Sim, feel free to leave some input here. Which do you think would be more useful? So, Spider-Woman is broken, and she is arguably getting buffed in January. She is definitely the stronger champion out of those two. I think she needed more of a nerf than she was originally planned to get, but that's a conversation for another day. She is the better champion, I would say, but Lizard has the bonus of being ascendable. And I need to think about if that's important or not. Lizard is in the next crystal. You checked. Well, yeah, Lizard's going to be in the next quite a few crystals. That is a very good point. And Ascension isn't coming until, what, like April or something like that? So yeah, that I think I'm on board. Sim is saying Spider-Woman too? Okay. Spider-Woman leaving the pool sooner. Spider-Woman Trust, there's no other option. Yeah, she's definitely the stronger option out of the two. The Ascension thing is fair if you're going to rank him up all the way. And that's a good point, is at the level of spending that I have, which is none to very little, Ascensions will be very scarce for me. And I probably will not be committing that much to Lizard at the beginning. Assuming there are some other good champs in the pool that I would want to ascend. Yeah, I'm locking in Spider-Woman. Maker Sigs. Yeah, that could be a Sig 40 maker, guys. Come on. No, Spider-Woman for sure. Okay. That's pretty huge. All right, number 2. Covering it up again. All right, first champion. Gallon Awakening is pretty solid for when he's like a really good champion. Obviously, he takes Penny crazy with it, but there's been quite a few metas that that's pretty sick for. I like that. Ooh, Silver Samurai or Cassandra Awakening. Oh, these are giving me some dilemmas. Okay, Gallon's out of the picture immediately. I don't know Silver Samurai or Cassandra that much. My gut is Cassandra. I was a very big Professor X fan back in the day. We are gonna take a quick diversion to Samurai for Aura. That is an important consideration. I'm gonna try to dredge up their abilities a little bit and see if I can guess a little bit. Cassandra Nova. Hey, DTM! Came at the right time. Okay, signature ability. When she would inflict a Neuroshock, which I believe she does quite a bit, she deals a burst of energy damage. Seems nice. While channeling, reduce incoming damage from hits. Ideally, you don't want that to happen, right? But it could help, I guess. I don't know. When inflicted with bleed, refresh her oldest regions. So that's situationally useful. The burst, I mean, that's not an enormous burst, but it's not nothing. And if she's inflicting a lot of neuroshocks, it would add up. Okay, yeah, on first read, that seems like a pretty solid dupe. Cassandra needs Awakening and High Sig. Okay. Let me take a quick look at Samurais as well. Where's he at? Silver Samurai. The burst scales with Daunted. That's a very good point, Sim. Thank you. At the start of a Battlegrounds, I already like this Sig. He grants the opponent 20 combo and he gains power efficiency. That seems pretty huge too. Each of the special wanted to gain extra crit rating per Daunted, and he can stack up a decent amount. So they both seem pretty useful. So I'm thinking that Cassandra will have more of a play style that I will like. Because again, I was a big Professor X fan. On first read of the SIGs, not having read their abilities in like months, my impression is that Silver Samurai's is more necessary than Cassandra's. Who am I going to play more? And that's the hard part. I haven't tested them. Should I just go on to the CCP beta and play them both for the next hour? No, I'm not going to do that. But I think I'm leaning Cassandra. Samurai's attack only, Cassandra's a double threat. That is also a good point. She's not the craziest defender in the world, at least if you have rank 4 Shuri. But she's definitely got some uses there. And my mutant roster at the moment is like Jean and Onslaught, and like a rank 3 Sinister. Yeah, I think we're locking in Cassandra. These are making me think. I like it. All right, number 3. Same deal. All right, Spider-Woman dupe. I think that's pretty good. Frankencastle. Oh, I think that's got to be Frankencastle. If anyone thought my luck wasn't disgusting before this Nexus, yeah, I think new champion is just always the better choice right now. I have 2 generic awakening gems, and I am certainly okay with at least using one of them. I have a Science Awakening gem right now, and that could go to her if I needed to. Frank the Tank, I like that. Yeah, that's Frankencastle for sure. Frank is surprisingly decent too. He seems like a ton of fun, and I feel a little nervous picking him, not having played him at all, but I think he'll be a lot of fun. And I do have a skill awakening gem. All right, last one. If it's not good, I have no room to complain at all. But let's see. New Cyclops. Okay, he's cool. It wouldn't be my first choice. Sigs on Jean. I am trying to get her up. Or Zemo dupe. Okay, that's a Zemo dupe. I like Cyclops, but I think Zemo dupe is the way to go. Missy, you would go for Cyclops personally? I also feel like my mutant roster is in a better place, at least since that Cassandra and potentially Silver Samurai, than my skill roster. You should watch his opening, Ehab. You should definitely do that. Hey, Pete, how's it going? You're at the very tail end of perhaps the luckiest opening I've ever had in my life. It was kind of ridiculous. Zemo Awaken feels more for defense. Yeah, and I definitely value the dual threats. I guess, Sim, would you need another Cyclops in the battle group at all? I figure a lot of people have him with the double track he was in, but I should ask. Zemo is also prestige, that's true. Get Drac? I did not, Pete. It would not have been at all sad with the Drac, but I did not get him. Didn't I say new champ always better? With an asterisk. I mean, it's situational, but I would lean towards a new champ usually. Go with who you want. Well, this is part of who I want, you know? Like, if it would be a huge benefit to the alliance, then I would do it, but I would personally lean towards Zemo out of these. Giving you a second to weigh in if you want, but if not, I think that's gonna be, yes. We haven't sent Cyclops a lot. Yeah, I haven't seen him, and I figure a lot of the battle group probably already has him. So yeah, I am going to lock in Zemo. So, from these Titans, I got a first time dupe on Bastion, a new Spider-Woman, a new Yelena and duped her, a new Zemo and duped him, a first-time dupe on Cassandra, I think some SIGs on Carolina, that's whatever, a new Silver Samurai, and a new Frankencastle. Every single one of those was an overwhelming success. The only one that wasn't like the best option was SIGs on Carolina, but I'm SIGing her up anyway. That's so good. I could not have asked for anything better. Who am I gonna rank up? All of them. I mean, not yet, because I don't have any resources. I am so drained right now. Actually, you know what I could do to get more resources? I should probably do 9.3. I kind of forgot that I haven't done that yet. There's quite a bit of good stuff in here. All right, keep an eye out for some 9.3 streams. At some point. It's actually not going to be for a little bit, but I want to do that. So at the rank 1 and 2 level, there are a bunch of champions I want to get up. Like, even forgetting the new champs, Warlock is definitely worth getting ranked up. Hitmonkey's worth getting ranked up. Don't talk to me about that guy. But especially these new polls, like, where are they? They're down here. Oh yeah, I got Patriot too. Man, this is amazing. Bastion, Sentinel, Yelena, Zemo, Cassandra, Spider-Woman, Frankencastle, maybe Samurai. Like, every single one of those I want to at least rank 3. Finished 9.3 before I did? Yeah, I guess you did work. I kind of forgot that I didn't do it until right now. Maybe I can start on that tomorrow. My defense just got OP. Yeah, the problem is I'm happy with my current deck too. Like, who am I gonna drop for these new champs? Like, they're great, of course, but I'm gonna be sad to lose a few of these. Arcade, I'm okay. I'm fine with losing. Maestro isn't doing as much these days. I can probably drop Deadpool. Well, how does Cassandra take Yelena? Deadpool's main function right now is a Yelena counter. Ronan is like the classic meta-dependent champion. Did 8.3 to 9.3 in a month or two. Jeez, Mark, that's crazy. Dang. All of a sudden, my roster is starting to feel a little bit spicy. I like that. I could probably honestly drop Phoenix. I love Phoenix. It would make me sad to drop her, but Carolina just does so much of the same, you know? It's hard to justify having her. Yeah. A couple more rank 4s coming in the pipeline too. Pretty sure Cass nukes Yelena. Yeah, I mean, she stacks Daunted, so it would make sense. I just know Silver Samurai does. Oh, I'm gonna be back in just a second. I have to switch my laundry, so I'm gonna leave you on this screen. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. All right. So I think at this moment I can't afford to rank anyone up to a decent level, but maybe I could do a rank 3. Phoenix Penny, Black Card Arcade. Those are the ones that I was, kind of looking at dropping. And, I mean, Ronin is the sort that he's not going to be in there most of the time. So that does leave a few slots. Okay, so I do have enough for one rank 3. Problem is I don't know how to play these champs yet. Yeah, I'm not going to commit at this moment. Sorry if you missed any Titan openings, but if you did, who did I pull? Charles, you did. I just finished it up. Everything I wanted, pretty much. It was one of the best openings I've ever had. I kind of can't believe it. Every single pull was pretty much one of my top options. The one pull that wasn't the absolute best was Sigs on Carolina, who likes the Sigs and is a rank 4, so gets the prestige boost. So it's very, very good. Heard they're gonna add Blue Marvel. They are indeed, Danny. He's coming in like February or something. They announced him at Summoners Fest. He is going to be designed by Kabammed DLL, who's my alliance leader. Do we ban Nico? Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna do. I forgot. I have a Mystic Gem I was gonna use on Nico, but I was waiting until I did this opening, just in case I duped her from this. But I did not, and I don't really care as much about Thor Jane Foster. I think I'd be better off awakening Nico. So I will be doing that too. She's already rank 3. She's just been waiting for the awakening. Gotta go with Rainstra, of course. And let's go with Dust. I haven't used her yet. For you, Cass is a better Galena counter than Deadpool, just her versatility. Yeah, and I like Deadpool quite a lot. He's a fun character, and I don't regret like taking him to rank 3 or anything like that. But he is a bit more limited, right? Earlier, after you took Maker up, played 5 matches, didn't get to draft him once. Robert, when I took him up, I had kind of a similar experience. Everyone kept banning him, which, I mean, I'm glad that they're starting to recognize the Maker power here. Okay, what am I doing with my draft here? They've got decent options to everyone, actually. Okay, this might be a bit tougher. Is Tombstone from Spider-Man in this game? I do not believe so. I must admit I am not super familiar with Marvel in general. Really my only exposure is this game. But unless he goes by a different name in-game, then no, he is not. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But that'll work. Not a Marvel guy? Not really. I bet this could theoretically work. I'm not going to be able to pull it off because I haven't played enough with Maker yet. Oh, pre-fights. Don't forget. Better to have Maker at rank 3 in high sig or rank 4 in low sig? I would definitely say rank 4 in low sig. His sig gives him the special evade charges, which, I mean, it's not nothing, but it sure isn't critical most of the time. Surprising with this game, Yeah, I mean, I can tell you the story of how I started playing this game. I was in high school. That's so dumb that that works. I hate that. I was in high school, and my friend was like, hey, I found this game. You should try playing it. It's a lot of fun. It's called Marvel Contest of Champions. And I'm like, I don't know anything about Marvel. I'm not going to like this game at all. I'm not going to try it. And he says, no, you have to try it. It's a good game. You don't need to know Marvel for it. And so I kind of begrudgingly download it and start playing it. Obviously start having quite a bit of fun with it, and eventually played it far longer than he did. But at the point when I downloaded this, I had never read a single Marvel comic book, never seen any of the Marvel movies. Like, I had zero knowledge. Star Wars, though? I do like Star Wars, yeah. Okay, that fight is definitely doable. Do the people who made the game let the fans request a character to be added? Kind of. Every year they run a vote, and we can vote on one of the new characters that will come. They usually release in September, so this year's is already done. But I would expect that we'll get another one next year. And then you can, I mean, it's a vote between predefined options, but you can influence it that way. What do I want to do here? I guess we try this. I don't like this at all. How many years ago was that? A little under 10. It was in May 2016. So in about 5 months will be my 10-year anniversary. Now, I did take a little bit of a break. I left out some of the details from that retelling. Oh, that's annoying that the disorient is longer than the route itself. Yeah, keep throwing those specials, buddy. It's just giving me more furies. Oh. I don't know how many hits is in the special too, but it might have been enough. Full 8, let's go. Oh, that's so crazy, that damage. So, Sim pointed out to me at one point that Yondu is probably going to be really good for Coliseum. Oh, that was close. Well done. 3 seconds slower, lost a little bit more health. Probably could have won that if I'd played a little bit differently. But yeah, the reason he was thinking that Yondu will be good for Coliseum is because his ramp is pretty quick. You only need the opponent to throw 8 specials, which doesn't take very long. And then once he's ramped, it's just crazy damage, and it doesn't really ever go down again. Rewinded back and saw my Titan openings. It was pretty crazy, Charles. Pretty crazy. Wanted Daredevil Elektra. She seemed cool, yeah. I mean, my thing is I don't know any of the characters, so I just kind of go for who looks the most fun. Ruby Thursday or whatever looked really goofy. I was all for her. Been playing this game since 2021. You've been around a while too, Danny. Gonna have to stop banning Spider-Woman. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Got like 2 statues of Daredevil Elektra. Cool. Maker, Carolina, and Kindred. Oh. I really don't like this draft. Yeah, that's how I can tell what champions need to be swapped out. What are the champions that on the first draft I'm like, I wish I didn't get any of these. Yondu. You could probably do some funky stuff with the special 1 to cancel out second life healing. You'd have to time it perfectly, but I bet you could. Makes me want to try that. Daredevil's in prison and Elektra has to take his place. Oh, cool. Like a Daredevil assassin who can see? Okay. Cool. Daredevil seems pretty cool as a character. I did watch the show, so I'm familiar with him as a character now. It was a good show. Hey, Zachariah. Been watching your vids for a bit and think very entertaining. I'm very glad to hear you say that. Thank you. New sub, and hopefully you can get to watch more streams. Awesome. Well, I really appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. Great to meet you. I think I needed the defender more. Kind of as a panic draft. Yeah, very happy to have you, Zachariah. What are we doing here? They've got Nick and Sinister, but I mean, you can make Sinister work with a lot. I'm not gonna use Penny for Nick. I kind of can't swing the defense right now. Yeah, I've got Rintra. And that's it. Okay. Yeah. Actually, do I dust this? Save a Koye for Photon? I think I do. Also, you have a question. Should you rank through your Deadpool X-Force or a Koye? Both Sig 20. That is a very tough question, Zachariah. I would say, generally, a Koye is more powerful. In your average matchup, Okoye will probably be able to do more than Deadpool X-Force. But Deadpool X-Force is really good, and he has damage in a way that doesn't really get shut off anymore. So it kind of depends on what you need them for. Like if you really, really need like a Yelena counter, or a Nick Fury counter he also works for when he's duped, then I'd probably go with... oh, I forgot to trigger Sandstorm here. I'd probably go with Deadpool in that case. But if you just need a really good generalist who can do so many fights in the game very quickly, then I would go with Okoye. Can I get another one off? Come on, crit, crit. Ah, crit wasn't enough. If I hadn't forgotten to trigger Sandstorm, that would have been better. Hey, PP, what's up? Egg, you'd say DPX? Yeah, it's a tough question. They are both really good champions. Okoye is currently one of the best in the game. Yeah, that is also true. Okoye shreds, but you love Deadpool X-Force. If you love Deadpool, I would go Deadpool 100%. You will... Like, I always recommend taking up champions you like, but especially when they're also really good, like, you're not really going to regret taking up Deadpool. Yelena's a little tricky. She is tricky for sure. And it is good to have some counters around. And Deadpool is one of the better counters for her because of his Daunted on the special 2 mostly. And no real reason to rank 4 Deadpool X-Force. He cooks at rank 3. At the moment, that's true. But that will change eventually. But yeah, he's a very good, like, keep him 1 rank below your max. Throw that, please? Thank you. She probably triggers Pure Light off of this. No! Look at that. Yeah, so an example of Okoye being pretty crazy. This is a fight where she can't even get her bleeds, and she still did that. Like, this is a bleed immune champion. And she still just cranks him down. Do you have a rank 3 Deadpool yourself? Okoye is just bonkers. Yeah, I also have a rank 3 Deadpool and a rank 4 Okoye. And, I mean, they're both in my deck right now. I probably use Okoye a little bit more. Maybe more than a little bit more, but she is a rank higher. I think at equal ranks I would still use her a bit more. But it's closer. Okoye is more likely to be banned than Deadpool. That is a very good point, yeah. There is some benefit to having champs that kind of fly under the radar. Your rank 3 Deadpool X-Force shreds Yelena. Yeah, I've been using him in the last couple days for some rank 4 Yelenas. And all you need is that special 2, special 1, and she's gone. Kind of bummed you opened 3 basics and saw no anti-venom. Now, if you opened them in like the first 15 minutes or so, they were bugged and they weren't in it. If you did open during that point, they'll comp you some extra crystals, so you'll have another shot at it. But if you opened after that window was over, which probably you did, it was just unlucky, unfortunately. Wolf and Dusty are next rank 3s. Nice, Robert. I have rank 4 Dust, and she's so good. Next rank 4 is going to be Frank. Awesome. I can't wait to start learning him. Thank you, Egg. Sakurai. Appreciate it. Why you love your rank 4 Daredevil? Never gets banned? I bet. Did the crystal opening happen already? PP, it did. And whew, you are going to be mad at me if you go back and watch that. I said it earlier, but I think this might be the luckiest opening I've ever had. Opened soon after they released, but not sure if it was bugged when he opened. Cross your fingers, you get 26 7-star comp tomorrow. I hope for your sake that you do, PP. Ooh, Shathra, let's go. Speaking of Deadpool, there he is. StarkSpidey, Korg, and the Ronin Band. Is this one for 100 points? I haven't gotten that objective yet. Yondu. Domino counter or Sinister counter. Hey, actually, this seems like a great chance to do Deadpool X-Force versus Yelena. I mean, I do have Shathra, and I'd like Shathra for that fight very much, but it seems so apt to do that. And they might get someone I want to use Shathra for anyway. Ooh. I mean, I can use this for the other one. But if I grab Bullseye, they're not going to place Sinister on defense. Do you know Stranger Things? If so, have you seen the new season? I do know Stranger Things, but I have not seen the new season. Did you enjoy it? I'll probably watch it at some point. Alright, this isn't a great draft for sure. Not yet? Okay. I forgot that the new season was out. I mean, I'll have to rewatch all of the first seasons first because I haven't seen it in a very long time. I think maybe this is crazy. But I'm gonna place Bullseye. They're gonna Sinister. That somewhat frees up Yondu to take this fight. Although I could Shathra this also, come to think of it. I'm kind of already locked into this though. It's been forever since you saw it. Yeah, I feel like I have forgotten so much of it at this point. Hey MD, what's up? I want to make sure I have a special one ready once the heal starts. Probably should have baited special ones also. I keep forgetting to do that. No, I also forgot that. I keep taking him against Mystic Champions and forgetting that my armors are going to give power. Wow. Okay, I want to point out that my Yondu is not duped. He took that little damage without the weakness from his Sig. I'm very happy you're here too, Egg. It's been nice to talk to you. Good thing there's the skip special 3 now. Alright, didn't work out quite like I was hoping. Strother probably would have been the better choice. Oh, barely missed it. Music is fire along with our gameplay and commentary. I appreciate it very much. Unfortunately, this isn't the fun music I've had the last few days. For some reason, that one was having some issues, so I had to swap it over. This matchup was wild. It works. I mean, it would have worked even better if he was duped. Would have taken no damage. But Strother definitely would have been better. Alright, now I hope I don't screw this up. Better not miss a special 2 decks. Or I guess a special 1 deck, I didn't realize that was an option. And that's why you don't need a rank 4 Deadpool X-Force. Because he doesn't even kill faster. It's just more health. Now, I wish I hadn't lost all that health, but it will maybe still be enough. Now, unfortunately, I'm in a rough position round 3. He's got Yondu for Onslaught, so we'll see. I can try to make her Photon. Does not sound like a good idea. Maybe it works. We'll see. Is the stun long enough to wait out the untouchable is the question. I think probably. I wonder if this is a matchup where it would be worth it to intentionally use the special evade if you had enough charges for it. Oops. Think Yondu shreds Onslaught? He does, yeah. Which is why I think I'm not winning this. Oh, why did I throw that? Come on, where are my repairs? Oh, that was not enough. Not anywhere near enough. What was cutting the damage there? Photon energy resistance? I guess. Does she have that high of energy resistance? That is a lot lower than I expected, to be honest. Oh, they lost a lot of health. That's why. Maybe needed the intercepts? He doesn't do anything with the intercepts. I'm not totally sure what it was, but that's okay. She do got resistance. Is it that high? I guess it probably is. Makes sense. Let's see, where is she? Oh, I'll figure that out later. For now, I'm gonna call that a night here. Looks like Max is on. So, I think I'm gonna head on over there for a little bit. And if you all feel like joining me, here is the link. And please feel free to hit him with the hashtag ACATACK. Thank you everyone for showing up tonight. It was super fun talking with y'all. Made some good progress. Some crazy openings that I cannot believe. And I will hopefully be back tomorrow. Hey Misty, the MCC duties for this morning are done. Oof, arena war, solo raids. All right, good night, Misty. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you get some sleep. But I'll talk to everyone later, and hope everyone has a great night. See ya.